Malachi Burley, Gianna Jones, Bryson Jackson, Sir Derek Jones. They are part of what we call our TXL team, the Experience Lab team. They work on special projects. So if there's something that we're doing that's a little bit unique, we'll give it to them to work on. Malachi Burley, he's brilliant. Programming-wise, he can figure out anything. Bryson Jackson is really good with augmented reality. Sir Derek Jones, he's really good at texture painting 3D models. Gianna Jones is very artistic. She's also heavily into the meta-human stuff.
Well, actually, growing up, both my brothers and my cousins, they got me into games. And I would play stuff like Mortal Kombat and NBA 2K and Madden and stuff like that. And then eventually, it just became like a staple in my life, just playing video games all the time. And then once I got to high school, I realized that there's like a program I could be a part of that I can make games rather than just play, because like you get bored playing games. You want to make the game. And then that's what drove me to be in this. My favorite part is actually like making levels and the creating part of it, yeah. And like getting stuff to look cool and different colors and materials and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I like doing.
And this is how I program the physics and the gravity. Let me show you. In BP ball form. This is all the mechanics and what is behind the ball and makes it move and whatnot. So here you have the input axis, right thumb to key binding I made and inputs. And pretty much that's how you get it, so like you can do a custom event when you press a certain key. And then you add the input to the controller if you're on controller, and then there's also one for the mouse. Okay, and then it goes through this system, and then it ends up in set control rotation. That's for moving the camera left and right. And then you have input force, which is for the force on the ball, horizontal, and it adds force. And then there is a pause menu. To pause, you press the P button on the key on your keyboard. And then it creates the pause UI widget, adds it to the viewport, sets the game as pause, and then it sets it here. And show mouse cursor is checked because I want to be able to see the mouse and use the mouse when the game is paused. And then there's a settings menu, but I haven't finished the settings menu, so this is kind of like just in the process right now. Then here's jump mechanics, pressed, branch, can it jump? If so, how many times has it jumped? If it's jumped more than one time, or if it's jumped at least one time, it can't jump again until it comes back down to the base. And then branch, if it hasn't jumped, then it adds impulse, which makes the ball jump. And then on component, hit sphere, that's basically just the ball. I've been working on this for about 8 months now in class time. I anticipate being finished in the next few weeks.
Once they graduate, they have opportunities to go to post-secondary, which we have a great relationship with Full Sail University out of Florida. And Full Sail is a leader from a post-secondary level that we have a great relationship with, and our students can directly go right into that program. We model our curriculum, our program, after what they do. So our students not only have the exposure to them, we also have the training that could easily provide them a launching space into their programs. Our mission here is opportunity. It's success for students. That is what education is all about from an institutional standpoint. It's my core mission as an administrator here. Providing opportunities for students is one thing, but it's also providing an opportunity for growth at a regional, national level for those industries that need our workers so bad.
Yeah, when I'm like watching movies and playing video games, like I notice things that I would never usually see if I didn't know all this stuff that goes on behind the scenes.
It's a very vast technical skill that we cover. Everything from programming all the way to audio and even video. We are doing things that other universities are, or other schools, but even universities are doing. So that's putting us in a position to where we could be early adopters, at least at an institutional level, to bring this opportunity to our students, give them a head start.
When I graduate, I want to go to Full Sail University. It's down in Florida. That's like the biggest industry name for college in the nation, and a lot of successful people have come out of Full Sail, actually.
I think for me, the biggest thing that really excites me is when you see a student create that thing for the first time that gets them excited. And they may have been struggling with it for weeks, maybe even months, they couldn't figure it out, and all of a sudden they had that aha moment, and it all comes together, and you could just see them light up, and you know, it's the joy in that. It's for me, that's the rewarding part of the job, is seeing them get to experience that for the first time.
I see myself being in some type of tech job. I want to work at either Apple or like Microsoft, one of those big ones.
Our students can walk out of our building and work for Pixar and work for those national companies that, worldwide companies that, that provide that.
Choffin has shot me through the roof.